What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to our TCG video on my channel. Today we're actually testing out the updated Ho-Oh EX, the Eaton's Ho-Oh EX deck with Armarouge because we have some updates for it. We have Prism Energy as well as the Reshiram EX, so hopefully you guys are excited for this video. As you all know, Black Bolt and White Flare are available on TCG Live and we're testing all sorts of updates and new archetypes. So today, the Reshiram hopefully will shine in this archetype. So pretty much what Reshiram is able to do is slap 130 damage plus 50 more for every prize card the opponent has taken. So that's going to be leading up to some crazy amount of damage in the late game. If the opponent has taken 4 prize cards, you're actually slapping 330 damage output with the Reshiram EX. We're going to be pairing that up with Armarouge, so we can move some energies around and we have access to Eaton's Ho-Oh with the Golden Flame, allowing you to get 2 basic energies instantly to the Ho-Oh, and then you move them around with the Armarouge. Very easy to do so, and we also come back with Prism Energy, meaning that we can play a lot of tech cards. If you're seeing Dragapult or Raging Bolt, go for Lillie's Clefairy and Prism Energy. If you're seeing a low HP Pokemon, you can go for MP Very Much of Iron Hands, push those energies to the opponent. And we also, of course, have the Chi-Yu as a 1-prize option, but you can also turn yourself into a 1-prize Pokemon with the Legacy Energy as well, which counts as a fire energy that you can transfer with the Armarouge as well. If we're seeing Marnie's Grimmsnarl or Charizard EX, you can also use Durant EX with the Vengeful Crush. So lots of options in this deck, and because you have some Terra Pokemon out there like Wellspring or the Terrapagos, you can actually use the Area 0 under depth, so you can slap down all your bench hitters as you please. Pheasantipity, Mew, Latias, Munkidori, all of those. So it's going to be quite easy to do so. 3 copies of Bulbasaurus and then 4 Iono and 4 Research. It's all you need in an archetype like this. Let's dive into the rank ladder right now and see how good this archetype actually is. Also go check out the sponsors that make the daily content possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPBLUES5 and get 5% off on everything on the website. TC Evolutions for your damage counters and ability tokens. You can use the coupon ZAPBLUESTCG for 10% off. There is PotownStore.com. You can get 5% off using the same coupon code, where you're able to buy TCG Live code cards with instant email delivery, which is super cool. And then Cardmarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZAPBLUESTCG to help support the channel. Alright, let's see what we're able to do here. We're gonna lead off with Mew EX, because why not, right? We have a Charcadet, we have a Latias as well. Let's see what the opponent is playing. With a Mew EX, we're not going to be giving away too much here. And looks like we are going to be going first. Okay. That is quite interesting. I'm going to slap down a Charcadet. I don't know if I want to slap down the Area 0 under depth quite yet. This isn't a very good hand, might I add. So I might proactively slap it down just in case they have an Iono in hand. But I also don't want to slap down the Wellspring because that will indicate that they need to slap down Shaman, right? Our game plan will be evolve into Armarouge, find a Prism or Legacy Energy, and go from there. It is an Iono. Dang, I should have done it. I should have done it and slapped down Area 0 and the Wellspring. But this is fine as well, I suppose, because we reshuffle with Nesball. We have the Legacy Energy as well. We can try and sop the Charmander. Okay, they only have 1 Charmander. Interesting. Okay, this is quite easy, right? Nesball. Gonna get the Ho-Oh on board. Let's go. Next up, we're gonna be using the Golden Flame ability. 1, 2. I could put the Legacy Energy on on this Pokemon. Yeah. They can knock this guy out at one point, so maybe it's better here, right? And then if I have an Armarouge, I can transfer all the energies to the Pokemon I really, really want. Okay, here we go. Research. Can we get a Pokemon that can attack? It's Durant. That's all I need. Durant can slap 120, so and we have the Ultra Ball, so we can just get rid of all of these. Get our good friend, Armarouge. This is a Donk. Crazy. Okay. Armarouge. And it's time for Durant. Durant also mills a card from the opponent's top deck, which is very hilarious. This is the first victory. Yeah, we could have gone the Wellspring. Maybe I should have slapped it down. But I expect Charizard decks to typically go for the Arven turn 1. But something in me was telling me that they were going to be using Iono, but I didn't slap it down. the Wellspring. Wellspring could just make sure I can just knock out both Pokemon. But on the other side, if I slap down Wellspring, they probably would have searched for Shaman if they are playing that. So you want to leave it as a surprise, right? Alright, next opponent. Let's see what they're cooking with. We have, of course, Reshiram for the late game. Slapping a ridiculous amount of damage. And very easy to power up because it only requires fire type energies. With a high amount of Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, Research, and Iono. And a 3-3 line of the Armarouge. It shouldn't be that hard to pull off. Also, we're not able to donk anyone, so... we did donk somebody, but I expect them to like get Pokemon in play. Also, a lot of decks will allow you to go first, which is also pretty great. Let us lead off with Iron Bundle. Yeah, Iron Bundle's fine. I could get trapped by Maractus, by the way. Okay, it looks like a plain old Charizard Pidgeot deck to me. Not too bad. We have a lot of options here, right? I want to use the Wellspring as well. Okay, there is Shaman. Ah, that's bad. So Iron Hands will be necessary. So slap down this, go for the Golden Flame ability. Let's go. Go for slapping down this. Go for an Ultra Ball. I'll get out my Iron Hands if it's in there. It is in there. That's great. We have Latias as well, by the way, which can get this guy out of the active position. Slap this down. Legacy on this guy. And we squack away to victory. Okay, that's a lot of... If I get item lock, that would be pretty bad. I'm actually going to go Nest Ball. We will get... I will need a Terra Pokemon in play, right? Yeah, that will enlarge our bench. Let's go. We do have Balsasaurus, but I probably will not need that. There's another energy right there, which I can get into play. But I'm afraid of the opponent actually using item lock here. Yeah. I am afraid of that. So maybe I should go for a proactive Ultra Ball. I could go Nest Ball. Get another one of these out. I actually should get out the active position first. That's my main objective, right? But we also need draw power with Mew EX. Ugh. Yeah. Draw power first. Draw power first. Ultra Ball, get rid of these two. If I'm getting item locked, that would be pretty bad, right? So maybe this is the better choice. Then I can slap it down. Have another Ultra Ball in hand for next turn, but maybe I'm getting item lock, you never know. So that's why I'm going with this strategy instead. Let's go. It is a stretcher. We can use the stretcher for the energy. Maybe that's not a bad idea, but most likely we'll get rid of it. I'm gonna use it just in case I get item locked. Maybe this is the best plan of action. That will ensure that if Mew finds an energy, we're good. Oh, if I'm getting item lock, at least I can draw 2 cards with Mew. Maybe I can find Ultra Research or something. We'll see what happens. There's a Duskull. Okay, that makes life a little more difficult because my Armarouge has 130 HP, which means I will need to ensure another Charcadet. Oh, that's all they're doing? What's going on the rank ladder? I was so afraid. So, Armarouge, right here. I can go Golden Flame, draw 1 with Mew. Is that what we're gonna do? I could Iono as well, I suppose. There's no Charmander in sight. There is no Charmander in sight. But maybe... Yeah, there's Latias as well. This is crazy. Let's go for the Iono time. I'm actually gonna get rid of the... We have the Wellspring, so I can get rid of the Shaman, I suppose. But I'm afraid of the Duskull. We have another energy here, which is fine. I will actually retreat into Iron Hands, which is a great thing. Let's go. And I will go for the Fire Off ability. First of all, I'm gonna be touching here. Then I'm going to be using the Fire Off build. My Iron Hands is a 1-price Pokemon, by the way. It reminds me of Lugia days, but this time around we're on the Ho-Oh side. The Ho-Oh side of things. Now I'm going to be going for... I can still use Nest Ball. But I'm actually gonna go after that Duskull. Could go after Shaman, but they might have a stretcher. But Duskull could get rid of our entire strategy. So let's get out another one of these, just to be safe. And let's go for the Ampu very much. Let's go. Getting ourselves double prizes. What are we gonna do? Have Shaman, that's it. We also have a Durant, by the way, so if they are taking prize cards, Durant can come into play, slapping more damage. There's also a 1 prize Iron Hands, might I add. We're gonna have a second Armarouge, and we're gonna have a lot of Boss's Orders. I don't know if I need the Boss's Orders right here, because of the fact that, yeah, what am I afraid of? Like, I could get rid of the Pidgey. Pidgey is more scary than a Charmander. There's 2 Charmanders. There's an Iono as well. Okay, scratch the Boss's Orders play. I can still go for Iron Bundle, but that's not going to be helping my cause. Prism Energy, that's great. I could have gotten 2 prize cards with the Wellspring. Tatsugiri. And Duskull again, okay. Duskull and knocking out Armarouge seems scary, but on the other hand, my Iron Hands will be saved that way. 4 prize cards to go. The archetype has some legs to stand on. They are retreating into the Tatsugiri. I can still get out another Pokemon with Nazball. Is there anything I need? I probably will need to have some space left, right? More Prism Energies? Crazy. First of all, get more energies into play. That's the first thing we want to do. Next up, I will go... Do I go for a Nazball here or just leave it in deck? Leave it in deck is probably better. Just spread these things around. This probably is the Pokemon they're gonna go for, right? I'm gonna spread them around on 1 prize Pokemon. Seems like a great plan. And I'm actually gonna go for an Iono. Even though I had Nazball to get, of course, our good friend Durant. This is probably better. There's a Prism Energy right there. We could get rid of Reshiram as well. We have a lot of stretchers. But I will actually get ourselves a Armarouge number 2. Also note to self, as long as it is provided colorless energy, yeah. Okay, this is now a colorless energy, which could be stuck. So that's probably a bad thing. So I will need to transfer the energy to maybe the Iron Hands. That's pretty bad because I'm going to be losing a lot of energies that way. Maybe that wasn't the best plan of action. But I have an Armarouge, actually an Armarouge in hand currently. Another Prism Energy. Yeah. This energy should have been on another Pokemon. Note to self. Whatever. Time for some MP very muches. Because if I'm being honest, they're going to try and focus on the other Pokemon here. Yeah, the energy on the Charcadet seems pretty bad. Badly placed. I could transfer it around to the Iron Hands, but... Okay, there's an Arven, so no... Maybe an Unfair Stamp could come in our way, but we have Mew EX. Nazball and Eeveelution, okay. Phasandipity will come, right? Yeah, Phasandipity, okay. If they blow up a Dusknoir, we just need to take down a single Pokemon with an Iron Bundle. So that would be very, very bad for them. Also, if they knock out Iron Hands, they only get 1 prize. So never put a Prism Energy on your Charcadet. Yeah, they just concede. Never put an energy on your Charcadet. Put it on something else. But I wanted to be putting it on a 1 prize Pokemon, so maybe that was my mistake. Interesting, because if it's on an evolution Pokemon, you cannot move it around anymore. But the Prism Energies can stack, which is really important. So spread them around like crazy on all of your Pokemon, and you should be good to go. Okay, level, actually 35. We get like a lot of cards here on the Black Bolt and White Flare Battle Pass. Oh, look at that. Reshiram, we can even update that if we want to. It's a full art version. Even 36. It goes really quickly here. So if you're playing a lot on TCG Live, you're gonna be getting a lot of rewards. Even that cool looking Dweeble. It's the alt art or the illustration rare Dweeble. Okay, more time with Ho-Oh Armarouge. So that was pretty convincing. Turn to Iron Hands. The previous turn was turn to Durant. It was the only attacker I had. But this Charizard was actually playing Shaman, which is interesting. I don't know how many people will play Shaman. because it's very bad with Marnie's Grimmsnarl. It's a Pokemon with an ability. You get those damage counters with the Frostlash shenanigans. Also, you can potentially get trapped by a Maractus. There's the good and the bad with this. Okay, everyone allows me to go first because half of the format wants to go second, which is awesome. I really want to go first. And we're leading off with an interesting hand. I could get energy into play, but I need my Charcadet. Okay, looks like we're up against Gimmighoul. Interesting. That is very interesting. I'm gonna have to go for Ultra Ball. Get rid of these. Get my Charcadet ready to go. Only one of them available. Ooh, Ho-Oh is in there though. Reshiram is in there. I need to know if my Legacy Energy is in there. Yeah, it is in there. Okay, that's gonna be quite tricky. If this guy is knocked down, that's bad. So I probably will put energies on here. And then I can transfer it to whatever Pokemon I feel like. If I find Latias, I suppose. Yeah. Let's do it like that. We have an interesting hand. We have Armarouge Energy Research. That means if I can get a Ho-Oh EX, I can do something. There's an Arven. Also, the cool thing is that... Oh, they have the what? A Precious Trolley and Gholdengo? Whoa. Maybe they're playing with Dracopult EX. Maybe we're playing a hybrid. What? Joltik Bog Gholdengo? Okay, I am very, very confused on what the opponent is playing here. Very confused. Yeah, we didn't have Squawkabilly. Didn't want to go for Squawkabilly with a hand like this. If I have Latias, they're gonna retreat into Joltik. Oh, they have Joltik Box with Gholdengo. That's very strange. Luckily, I have Legacy Energy, so the problem is I only have one Charcadet. I wish Charcadet would slap 30 damage. Ultra Ball. Yeah, not exactly the card I wanted right now. Energy here. Energy here. Not good. I cannot accelerate the energy, otherwise I cannot amp very much. Interesting. So we have Latias, so we can go into any Pokemon I want. I have enough energies, that's not the problem. Iron Hands has 4 energies and cannot amp anything. So that's a good thing, right? Slap down Latias. We will go for an Ultra Ball. Yeah, at this point, we have 2 energies. Is there anything that can attack right here that can get the job done? Probably not. I will need to get rid of my supporters, and that's also seemingly bad. Maybe... Huh. Yeah, maybe I just have to focus on prize cards, right? Getting rid of these seems pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we just have to play it safe. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the attack. It's fine. Let's go with Ho-Oh. I guess it's the only way to logically advance the board state. Because I'm getting rid of my supporters, I know, but if they knock us out with Gholdengo, that's pretty bad. But there's a lot of energies in their field right now. And they don't have Energy Search Pro, so maybe I am in luck. I didn't find Prism Energy, otherwise that would have been a very good MP very much. But it was not. They will have a lot of draw power, but they can not amp anything. So that at least is good. I'm also a fire type Pokemon, so if Gholdengo appears, we can knock it out, I guess. Oh, get the research from the prizes. Okay, this could have not turned out any better. Although, yeah, they're actually promoting Iron Hands. Do they have Vitality Bands to deal with Armarouge? Like, that's a very strange build, right? They're playing with Precious Trolley. Seemingly very bad. I know they're playing a lot of air balloons so they can get the Joltik in the active position, like Arven air balloon. I get it. But with all these energies being stuffed upon Iron Hands, How many energies will they technically still have in hand without the use of Energy Search Pro? This is a very wacky version of the deck. They still are able to draw, I would say, 3 cards if they keep Iron Hands in the active position. They probably would have had to promote the Gholdengo with the Air Balloon first, draw 2 cards, and then see if they want to promote Iron Hands or not. We are not weak to Lightning. We are weak to Water, so at least it's good. And I know we cannot deal with Iron Hands, but there is a world where we can knock it out with Terrapagos. We have a full bench of 8. We have a big old research going. 230. Maybe we should also try and include other Pokemon, like, for example, Blood Moon could be great. Can't put all the energies on it if we want. There's a boss on this guy. Yeah, that makes sense. They can Arm Press it, I suppose. Arm Press is great. If we have an Iron Bundle, if they don't slap down any one prize Pokemon, they're gonna be sorry. Ah, Nazgul, that's bad. It's gonna... Oh, there's Phasandipity. Yeah, it's bad because I really... If I'm using Iron Bundle... yeah, we're gonna have to set up another Charcadet. Yeah. At one point, I can take 3 prize cards if on a damaged Pokemon with MP very much. Alright, let's lead off with Latias, I suppose. We have free retreat, so it doesn't matter. That's an army of these guys. Research time. Yeah, there's no Bulbasaur stop deck, unfortunately. In my discard pile, there's already 1 Bulbasaur, so that's bad. Here we go. Research. We have a Chiyu, Area 0 under Def. Nazball. It's seemingly bad. It is seemingly bad because all of my Charcadets are prized. Maybe they're gonna have to waste another energy, I suppose. But this is so bad. What's happening? Oh, Phasandipity. Oh yeah, Phasandipity. We need to find a stretcher. How many stretchers do we have? 1. Okay, that's just YOLO behavior. Dang. Maybe they don't have Gust, I guess. Like, we have all the cards, but 2 of my Charcadets are prized and 2 of my stretchers are prized. So we are battling against the prize cards. So that's not good. I don't even know what I can do with this. Can I draw more cards? I guess. We're gonna have to try something, right? Area 0 under Def. We're gonna have to Ultra Ball. We have bosses. Seems seemingly great, but Iono is also pretty good. It's not what we want to see. We're gonna have to get out a Pokemon that can deal a lot of damage. Think about Terrapagos. Like this. Now we go white on the board. Mew. Chiyu. Nuzball. Do we need anything else? Can go for an Iron Bundle. They're not gonna give us anything, but at least the Phasandipity will maybe be stuck. Maybe. Just maybe. Could also trap. Wow, Wellspring is weak to lightning. That would be bad. Let's go. No stretcher. We're completely screwed. We don't even have an energy for the Chiyu. Ugh. This is seemingly bad. What can we do? What can we do? We're gonna go Iron Bundle. Maybe they give us a 2 prize, or maybe they misclick. You never know. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be this guy. Okay, sure. We're gonna have to retreat. The Chiyu gives up 2 prizes, which is an issue. The Chiyu gives up 2 prize cards. And they need to attach and retreat. So maybe the best plan is to give them a bulky Pokemon. Like this Ho-Oh, for example. Yeah. Also, Iron Hands at this point doesn't do anything anymore. So maybe we just give them this. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do for now. I could have attacked the Phasandipity, but attach retreat with Gholdengo inside. I want to save my energies here so I can go counter catcher. Maybe go so Legacy Energy Iono plays. Either way, this is not good. I cannot seem to find any energies, so there's like... I could have drawn like energies and stretchers, like nothing I could find. Nothing at all. They're promoting Iron Hands. And they need to boss Chiyu, right? Maybe they cannot find balls. That would be the dream. Does it? They already have one boss. Maybe their deck is like we're equal in price trade as well. So do they even have like there's? Oh, they have balls. Sure, sure. But it's the second boss, which means at one point Legacy Energy can offset the price trade. Levincia Stadium. Okay, we can discard some Pokemon. It's gonna have to be Ho-Oh, Iron Hands. Let's go. We don't have. We need to find balls. Ho-Oh with balls and attached to Chew. A Legacy Energy to Chew could be great. Yowza. That's the second copy of balls though, so at least that's great. Can we still win this game? That's the question. We are still in a lot of trouble. There's a nest ball, but I cannot use. Where are the Charcadets? Like, there's 5 prizes and there's 2 stretchers. 2 stretchers. And 2 Charcadets. Area 0 under that. I don't know if they're playing Turo. Maybe Wellspring Balls is an option, but I still don't have energies. I don't have energies, but this also is bad because they can take 3 prize cards if I slap this down. Ugh. Funky Dory. Can I... If I slap everything down, I can still not... Oh, there's another 2 Pokemon they can knock out with Ampy very much. That's so bad. So bad. But they did use 2... Nice ball again. Lillie's Clefairy. Reshiram? Lillie's Clefairy can also be a card we can attach energies on. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Iono, unfortunately. If they whiff balls, that's good. Oh, there's Stretcher. Hello. Soft place could have been great. Stretcher time. Charcadet is back. Is back for more. Luminous Energy here. With only 1 energy in the discard pile, I think we're safe to go with an attack here. Yeah. Let's go. We have Armarouge. If I have... This is my only stretcher, by the way, so the only plan I can come up with. They draw 3 cards. Do they find another Boss's Orders? Do they find enough energies? Pokegear? Team Rocket's Petrel? What? Maybe they manually retreat? Manually retreat, go for superior energy retrieval, but then we knock them out, they don't have any energies left. Ah, this is scary. If I can amp, I can take 3 prize cards. If I survive, I can amp, we are there. They're gonna manually retreat, which is not good. Dang. They find an energy, we're done. They find a metal energy, we're done. We're cooked. We are cooked. Unless we find legacy energy and yeah, there's a stretcher prize, yeah. Huh. I don't believe we can win. Very wacky Iron Hands Gholdengo deck. Legacy Energy Iono, I guess, but they have Phasantipity, so it will not matter. It will not matter. Do they have 5 energies? Do they even play Superior Energy Retrieval? Or just play a ton of energies? They have the Petrel, right? They have the Petrel. There's a Superior Energy Retrieval, yeah. That's 5 energies. Oh, the Turo is gone. Haha. With the Turo being gone, I can try and go after Genesect. With Sup, but I don't... this is so crazy. I try to dag them out. We can also sub the Pheasant. How many bosses do we have? Only one boss left. Ugh. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Only one card for them to take. Another Prism Energy. So we have Armarouge. We have... Flipping the script. There is an Iono. There is an Iono. What can help here? Durant for the memes? Durant for the memes. Let's go. What do we discard? Please. Levincia. Okay. No more overlapping the stadium. Now go for the Iono. Ah, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I had Legacy Energy and Chew. Yeah, there's the Legacy Energy. Yep. All these energies in the discard pile. I could try and knock this guy out, but I will 100% lose that way. I need to like 120, 120. We need to like slap it down for damage. Hope it is enough. How much damage are we actually dealing here? That's not enough, right? I think the best plan of action is to retreat. Right here. Go for the fire off. They only draw a couple of cards, right? Maybe we're in luck. And then we try to get funky with the Wellspring play at one point. Yeah. So maybe we can just go Wellspring, KO, KO. If they're not gonna slap any damage, so that's the problem. They need 5 energies. They can draw 3 cards. Genesect for nothing. That was a reshuffle, right? So they were good cards on top. They draw 2 with this Gholdengo, 1/1, and this seems very, very uphill because I couldn't establish any Charcadats. They were all prized. The prize cards were against us. Okay, there's Arven. Yeah. Bravery Charm? Yeah, I think they have enough. The Joltik. Oh, they even play Pikachu? What? How did he even charge this up? Yeah, Joltik in the beginning, I suppose. It's a little bit of a hybrid. It did work out for them, so very props to the opponent for playing such a unique deck. I needed my Charcadats. Yeah, trapping Genesect would have also not worked because they probably had enough metal energies to last them to just at one point attack with the Genesect. Then I need to like trap Phasantipity. They also have enough energies to... It felt horrendous with only one Charcadat. Even though I have Ho-Oh as a fire type attacker, this time around it was not turn to amp, it was yeah, not finding backup Charcadats. Let's try it again. But typically, if your prize cards are not against you, the deck really flows quite decently. Let's try it out against another archetype. The opponent's username is like 12, 21, 12, 21, something. That's a lot of 1s and 2s. But it's a counter box style deck, so you have answers against most things in the meta. The opponent will go first. This is the first time I think we're going second, right? Interesting. I would lead with Latias. And then... Wellspring, hello? What kind of deck is this? Is this Terra Box? Buddy Puffin. The problem is, Torrential Pump is scary. I will probably see some Hoot Hoots here, right? Yeah, it's Eevee box. Okay. Eevee box. They have Crispin. I would need like 2 Charcadats this time around. Like, look at this setup. Luckily, I have Iono in hand, so I can push all the Noctowls down to the bottom of the deck. I could sub a Wellspring. But this is a 2-price Pokemon, right? Prism Energy. I could go with this. Go for a Legacy Energy here. Not gonna side on any more Pokemon right there. Gonna go for the Iono. I'm gonna try and sub the Wellspring right there. Okay, Charcadats are here. Charcadat. Nestball. Charcadat. They cannot Crispin and Balls at the same time, which is great. Squawkabilly is in there, which we most likely will need to get ourselves started. Ultra Ball. Squawkabilly. And Ho-Oh on board as well. Squawk. Ho-Oh. Let's squawk away. Maybe get some energies on the Ho-Oh. Yeah, a lot of energies. Oh, let's go. Retrieval could be interesting. Let's grab energies. We have the Armarouge. So it all comes down to what else we can draw. I don't know if they're gonna go after the Ho-Oh or not. Let's retreat into this. Go for... I can get rid of this Ho-Oh as well, just because I have a lot of stretchers available and I want to tin. Tinning the deck is better. Yeah, Reshiram is in there, Tropicos is in there. Let's go. Sup. And we also have a 0-price Wellspring in the end. So even if they go like Crispin and the other shenanigans, we can still try and 1-hit KO the Wellspring. 190 HP, like 2-hit KO if I can find a decent attacker. Okay, there is Noctowl coming. Crispin, Sparkling Crystal is an option. How do you find Noctowl when both Noctowls are pushed down to the bottom of the deck? Maybe they're playing a 4-4 line. I can go for Torrential Pump. Get rid of Hoot Hoot. Slap a little bit of damage on the Wellspring. If I have Boss, I can get rid of both Eevees. If they not find any Flareons or Sylveons or anything. If they have Sylveon, they can get rid of both of my Armarouge, which could be very detrimental. Okay, Sparkling Crystal and Jacques. Interesting. The Jacques will allow them to get Eeveelutions on board. We have the Armarouge, we have Free Retreat, but I don't have an attacker ready. Sylveon and Flareon. Being prepared. I could still sop again. They're probably gonna use the Sparkling Crystal on the Wellspring. No, it's just the manual energy. Interesting. Weak to metal, there's like nothing we can do against that. Weak to water, there's maybe something we can do, but we cannot snipe with Torrential Pump. We just have to keep on using Sop, I suppose. Yeah, Sop into Sop, let's go. Durant. It's not exactly what we want to see, right? Because if I attack with Torrential Pump right now, we will be in a very bad position. Yeah. Leaving the Armarouge for now. They can still boss. Yeah, that could still be happening, so probably this is better. One, two. Yeah, I will have to keep on using sub, I suppose. Maybe I can transfer like maybe 1 energy from the Ho-Oh. I need to wait. They're subbed. 2 Noctowls not around. Maybe they have Ultra Ball, they can Noctowl, they have Turo. Don't even know if they have Turo. They can start with their Torrential Pump first. If they want to. Currently the Ho-Oh only slaps 160, still not enough to knock out the Wellspring. There is Crispin. But if there's a bench pace removed, I can take the first 2 prizes, right? Right. Transfer some energies around. This is a 1 prize Pokemon with Legacy Energy, might I add. Maybe I can then go for Nuzball with... Yeah, all their energies will be shuffled back in the deck, so at least that's good. If they want to go for Torrential Pump, they can also sub, try to set their attackers up. Sylveon. Sub! It's the sub party, okay, cool. Area 0 under def. We're also trapped, by the way. Yeah, it's sub. Sub all the time. Because we are trapped, they are trapped. That's how it goes. Only 100 to the active, so we're gonna be here for a while, unless they have Turo. They could have Turo. But can they find it? Also afraid of that Sylveon removing our Armarouge. Can slap 120 on a Hoot Hoot. Can take 3 prize cards with MP very much on a Wellspring. If I am able to find a Nuzball, that is. Yeah, but I'm also trapped because of their sub. I just hope their Turo is prized. That's the second Noctowl. I didn't slap down Area 0 under that, so they cannot slap down more Hoot Hoots. Let's see. Do they play Turo? Sylveon is slapping 160, which is still not enough to knock out this Wellspring, by the way. They can go for Angelite. What are they gonna do? Is it gonna be a sub battle of the ages? Crispin and Area 0 under that. Crispin again. Grass. Okay, they're gonna try and attack, I suppose. Make some room. Maybe we can find our Iron Hands. And then we can take 3 prize cards first. No, it's just gonna be sub. Prism energy. Sure. Can push that on this guy for now. Seemingly. That is weak to water though, so that can't. Yeah, it still survives, right? It still survives. They still have Sparkling Crystal Crispin, but they cannot balls at the same time, so I think it's safe here. Let's go. Sub. This is the longest subbing of my life. It is damaged quite a bit. The only thing I need is an Iron Hands. Ho-Oh is set up. Boss's orders. Okay. Now they have what they need to knock us out. But they did burn a lot of resources, right? That's like double Crispin gone, a boss gone. Here we go. Time for Ho-Oh to shine. Reshiram is here as well. Very hard to power up though. Very hard to power up. I guess we have no shot but to go for the energy back here, accelerate it, and then go for a massive Shining Feathers to heal a little bit of damage. Okay. Wellspring, Ogerpon removed from field. With no more gusting capabilities. Even the Angel Eye will not stop us. Prism Energy, Reshiram. We have Research as well. No Noctiles. They can hit for 160 if they want to. I can Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle with... it's in the discard pile, but I have Stretchers. Iron Bundle into a Wellspring attack. Reshiram can deal with the Sylveon. Okay, Sparkling Crystal. And there's an Iono. I don't know how to feel about this Iono. I will need some Charcadets. Yeah, there's Charcadets right here. They can go for Angelite if they want to. I can also Boss Up. Boss Up seems to be a great plan though. If I can find that. I have Phasantipede, I can slap down Mew. More Pokemon appear. Yeah, I think Boss Sopping is the best plan currently. They did not come back with any Turos. I need Charcadet, Mew, I suppose. The Magical Charm in the house. Next turn, there's gonna be some Angelites. There's the Stretcher. Stretcher, Charcadet. Charcadet. Nazball. Mew EX. Nazball. Lillie's Clefairy. Reshiram seems also pretty strong, but I think they're gonna remove some Pokemon from play. Let's go. Draw power. Oh, this is great. What's the best plan of action? To boss Phasantipede, right? I could solve this, but this guy can attack. This guy cannot attack. I will boss up this one. I will retreat. And I will solve it. Let's go. Okay. And then the following turn, I will attack with Legacy Energy Clefairy. To take 2 prize cards. There's still a world. Okay, there's an Iono. It's not happening. It's fine. I had an Iron Hands as well, which I can use for our last couple of prize cards. There's Armarouge. Armarouge. Enough balls left, so that's fine. How many Noctiles in their discard pile? 0. Energy on the Flareon. I think they're trapped with the Fez. Didn't knock anything out, so Fez does not activate. We have a Stretcher as well, allowing us to get like double Armarouge. Maybe I should try and set up... Even if I set up double Armarouge with 1 Angelite, it's gonna be kind of scary. Yeah, this seems fine. There's... Oh, they have a regular switch! Are you kidding me? Regularly in hand. That's bad. Now I need to do all my plans all over again. Are they gonna go for Angelite? Or... Do we have another boss? We need another, we need another boss. Yeah, 1 boss in our discard pile. If they go for Angelite and get rid of the Charcadets, I can technically attack. Okay, Magical Charm, they're attacking. They are not using Angelite, that's good. Yeah, at one point, I have Armarouge. Stretcher can get us another Armarouge if need be. And then we can Ultra Ball Ultra Ball could also find us another Pokemon. But we need to find balls, right? We need 100% balls. And to draw cards, we don't need Iono. We don't need Iono. We can Stretch her, find Armarouge, and then Ultra Ball for nothing. I guess this is the plan. What a crazy battle. Ultra Ball for nothing. How many balls do we have? 2 balls. We need the balls right now. Right now. That's not a boss's orders. Research. Yeah, we do have balls right now. Also, an additional energy. Lillie's Clefairy can definitely become a threat. Huh. We can retreat. There's 4 of these, right? We want to win the prize straight somehow. If I go for a Torrential Pump, I can get rid of a Hoot Hoot, but then they can activate Phasandipity. If I attack with this, it's only going to be slapping 60. But that is decent. Maybe it's better to just transfer around. Like, we are slapping current damage output of 8, 160, 180, 280, but the damage output is still not there. So I will transfer around. Maybe I just attack with Lillie's Clefairy and Legacy Energy. Seems to be the logical thing, right? I will just go with this. Yeah. We will retreat to this guy. We're gonna move around the Legacy. There we go. And then, yeah, this seems fine. This seems fine. 320 damage. What's the magical charm? Is it only the defending Pokemon, right? Let's see. By the defending Pokemon. Okay, so Lillie's Clefairy is where it's at. Legacy Energy as well. It's a 0 prize Pokemon, and I can summon Reshiram. Is Reshiram still in there? Yeah, we have Nuzball. Yeah, there we go! We were able to beat this incredible difficult matchup. Let's go. Now, that was an interesting situation, right? Lillie's Clefairy. I did not even realize. The Sylveon only blocks from the defending Pokemon. So Lillie's Clefairy, OP. 320 damage, making quick work of that Sylveon EX. That was quite the battle. Woof! Going back and forth, like, Eeveelution boxes are also always pretty tricky. I was afraid of them using Angelite. Angelite is always scary. Getting rid of the Charcadets. Okay, one more battle for Ho-Oh Armarouge 2.0 with the Prism Energies. As you see, you can combine Prism Energy and Legacy Energy into one basic Pokemon. That's Luminous Energy could not compare. You always want to go first, set up your board, and win games. That's what it is. Find Charcadets. This is an interesting situation. I have Latias, which actually can attack, so you don't have to be afraid of Maractus is going to trap this. Everything can attack. We have Prism Energy and the Nuzball. Nuzball will 100% need to be Charcadet. And we accelerate to Latias and see where that brings us. So many balls. Crazy. We have enough Charcadets. Can also accelerate to a Lillie's Clefairy if I want to put up some pressure and then set up the Charcadets later. But it all comes down to what you're playing against, so I think this is the safest approach. And never attach Prism Energies to Charcadets because you cannot transfer them over. Yeah, this is fine. If I evolve into Armarouge and find Lillie's Clefairy, I can do the same thing, so this is the better approach. Then I have, like, best of both worlds. Earthen Vessel, Gardevoir? Ah, Gardy. Oh, I don't like playing against Gardevoir. Gardevoir is always scary. They have the Jealous Sands, they have the Frillish, sometimes they have the Budu. Item lock could be a thing, and with item lock and not having access to vessels, that would be very scary. Mew EX, okay. Mew EX for the draw power. Let's go, only one rolls. Mew EX, please be an Iono. I want Iono as well, yeah, perfect. Because this hand was very bad. Now I can get 6 fresh cards, and then 6 fresh cards again, maybe. Or nothing, nothing of that sort. We will need to use Mew EX as well. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, this hand is horrendous. It can get better though. Charcadet, Iron Bundle from the discard pile. Ugh. Mew EX. Discard. If I can find only slapping a little bit of damage. Ugh. It's very bad. I will need to like Iron Bundle to make space. To then Iron Bundle again on boss. It's very bad. Don't try this at home, folks. I have an Iron Bundle again. I could boss, but I can knock this guy out if I have the perfect hand. A Ho-Oh EX is not gonna do it. I could boss. Again. And we're gonna have to Hyper Blower first. Then boss, then draw cards with Mew. It's silly. Or just attach an energy proactively here. And then see what it brings. I don't want a boss. I want to find research. Ho-Oh EX and all that. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball could allow us to get No. It could allow us to get Armarouge and Phasantipede with this hand. Let's just retreat. Let's just retreat. This is fine. So, bad, but they also have a bad opening, so that's that. We can slap 320 if their bench is filled. Gardevoir EX. We're not going to be doing too much with that. We do have boss. Oh, there's a Frillish. We're going to get item locked. Ooh, huge. That is very huge. Wow. Okay. We do have boss, which could get the item lock reverted. But yeah, we are drawing very poorly. Very poorly. Like even with the Mew EX, we are drawing poorly. Energy onto the monkey. Retreat. Item lock party. Yeah, we're not going to be able to establish an Armarouge this way. Not at all. We can draw one card with restart, but then we have to play the supporter off turn. Ugh. At least we have Bossasaurus for like next turn, I suppose. Yeah, our Charcadets are not safe. They are not safe at all. This is so bad. They have like maybe double Monkey Dory, so that's why I said Gardevoir, always scary. I cannot also push more damage on the opponent. There's a Durant. That's not going to be doing anything to us. Yeah. I hope they evolve so I can boss. So I can get items. Please show me Jellicent EX. Arven. Earthen Vessel. Yeah, they're gonna try and focus on item lock and Monkey Dory chaos. And that's why Gardevoir is such a difficult matchup. If we're not able to establish our board quickly enough. Yeah, what now? Frillish with a lot of energies. Manual retreat? What? Huh? I am very confused. Are they just gonna go for the side shot or something? Yo. What's happening? We are no longer item locked. And maybe they did play Arven, so no Turos around. Yo, what is this? What is this? That's the strangest thing I've seen all day. Okay. First things first. We can get Ho-Oh on board. And heal off all that damage. Maybe that's not a bad plan. But then they can do it again. 60 and the Ho-Oh will then get knocked out, and that's very bad. Sure. We have the Boss's Orders as well. With 2 energies, we can go Lillie's Clefairy, I guess. Ultra Ball. Let's get this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for Lillie's Clefairy. It is what it is. I'll evolve this guy. Nazball. Lillie's Clefairy. Let's go for... I could boss the Mew already. Yeah. Mew. Draw some cards. More Armarouges. Let's go. Retreat. Let's go. Yeah, at one point it's probably better for us to attack with Ho-Oh to heal off all this damage. But we take 2 prizes here, so that's great. They most likely will also trap our Armarouge. Legacy Energy could come in handy. So, what do we need to focus on? Lillie's Clefairy can't get knocked out instantly by Gardevoir. We can put 60 on a Chiyu. Then we can put a Legacy Energy somewhere. And go for a big old Professor's Research. Like, there's so many Monkey Dories here. That's 3 of them. TM Devo. Research. Whoa. They can go for the TM Devo strategy as well, I suppose. Yeah, they have triple Monkey Dory. That means they can transfer 90 damage counters. And that means they can TM Devo both my Armarouges. Yeah, this is exactly what's gonna happen here. Not good. Do we have enough stretchers left for this awkward situation? Yo, triple monkeys and a guardian in the house. We need to go for like a Reshiram. If they're at 4 prizes, Reshiram can go crazy. But I can no longer set up any Charcadets. Yeah, I can no longer set up any Charcadets without targeting down a Monkey Dory. Okay, that's silly. That is quite silly. So, what do we do now? They have like so many cards in hand. I cannot research this hand, 100% not. Huh. Legacy Energy, offset the price rate. It's the only thing I can do at the moment. I need Legacy Energy on a Ho-Oh EX or something. That would be like way better. But this also ruins my game plan. I might have to put the Legacy Energy here for now. I could boss a Monkey Dory, but I'm still gonna get knocked out. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the Iono. And then, yeah, I cannot set up any Charcadet. I need to set up two of them at the same time. It can technically happen with this. But this is also a low HP Pokemon. One prize, one prize, one prize. These Monkey Dories need to go. If I attack the Kirlia, yeah, I need my Charcadets, and they're gonna get knocked out instantly. I need them. I could also go for attacking with Ho-Oh EX. Maybe that would have been better. Yeah, if I go for Charcadets, I lose, right? So I need to... My next plan should be Ho-Oh EX. Yeah, my next plan should be Ho-Oh EX. Can also set up Fez. Can do it later. Yeah, I can no longer rely on Charcadets because of the triple Monkey Dory. Yeah. This is a one prize Pokemon though, but this will also be a one prize Pokemon. This triple Monkey Dory is too much for me. I cannot also not set up Reshiram, unfortunately. 3 Monkey Dory, that's crazy. Is there a world where we can like sub them out of existence? Maybe? But everything is a psychic Pokemon, right? Yeah, maybe sub can help me. We have to sub a Monkey, but the Monkey Dory also doesn't matter because they're transferring so much damage. My energy is going down to the bottom of the deck. Energy retrieval. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way. With a triple energy retreat cost, it's actually pretty good. There is still a world where I can use Sop, but it's not gonna help because they can just put all the energies on board. Psychic Embrace. They have 5 energies, right? I think Sop is our only game plan. I guess. Because this game's not gonna last too much longer as they go after the Chew. Put 60 on the Chew is knocked out. Do they have more Gust? Counter Catchers are gone. Counter Catchers are gone. Interesting. What are they gonna do? Are they playing more Counter Catchers? Interesting. If I could go after one Monkey Dory, that would be great. My one prize Chew is gone. That's crazy. They probably should have gone after a different Pokemon though. Yeah, Lillie's Clefairy is a one prize Pokemon now, but it does not matter. It does not matter. Yeah, triple... I need Sup somehow. I need Sup and Boss. Sup is in there, Boss is in there. We can try. We can try. Iono. The Legacy Energy will not matter. They can knock us out regardless. Double Monkey is a KO on Ho-Oh. I don't have Bravery Charm to help me. So that's pretty much game, I would say. I could sub this guy. But I'm still getting knocked out. Yeah, well played. Gardevoir, very difficult. Item lock, very difficult. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the Ho-Oh Armarouge, toolbox. If you enjoyed it, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. There were some very funky games today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Also, go check out the sponsors. They make the daily content possible. Level up your game with TC Evolutions. Breathtaking damage counters, special condition tokens, and ability markers. Precision, style, power. Use coupon ZapDosTCG for 10% off only at TC Evolutions. Also, go check out dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPDOS5 to get 5% off on everything on the website. There is PotownStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs, 5% off using the same coupon code as well. And you're going to be able to, of course, get instant email delivery with the code. So if you want to stack up your TCG Live account, do so today. And cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. Thank you all very much for watching this updated version of the Ho-Oh Armarouge box. It's an interesting deck, probably not only going to be tier B, but it's very fun to play around with because we have a lot of different attacking Pokemon. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Peace!